He was Superman to a generation of children. Trusted, heroic, larger than life. Yet when George Reeves died at just 45, the man who had soared across television screens was laid to rest with far fewer Hollywood faces than many expected. His story is one of sudden fame, typecasting, personal complexity, and a death that still raises questions decades later. Born in Iowa in 1914, George Reeves grew up amid family instability and painful secrets. Acting became an escape. He landed a small role in Gone with the Wind and worked steadily through the 1940s, hoping for leading man status. That breakthrough arrived in 1952 with Adventures of Superman. Almost overnight, he became a national icon. Children adored him. Parents trusted him. He even avoided smoking in public so kids would believe the hero was real. For millions, George Reeves wasn't just playing Superman. He was Superman. Fame came with a heavy price. Hollywood struggled to see him as anything else. Casting directors often refused roles beyond the cape. The show made him famous, but the financial rewards were more modest than many assumed. Behind the smile was growing frustration and the feeling of being trapped in a single image. His personal life was complicated as well. Reeves had a long relationship with Toni Mannix, the wife of powerful MGM executive Eddie Mannix. Later, he became engaged to socialite Leonore Lemon. Friends later described him as hopeful about a new chapter, yet emotionally drained. On the night of June 16, 1959, a gunshot was heard in Reeves's Benedict Canyon home. He was found dead upstairs at age 45. Police ruled the death a suicide based on the evidence and witness statements available at the time. Strange details, conflicting accounts of shots heard, the condition of the weapon, and the delay in calling authorities have fueled speculation for decades. Theories of accident or foul play have circulated, often linked to Hollywood connections, but none have been proven. The official ruling remains suicide. What struck many afterward was the relatively small attendance at his funeral. For a man recognized by millions, the quiet felt stark. Some attributed it to the circumstances of his death and the stigma of the time. Others noted that Reeves had grown isolated from Hollywood's inner circles, remembered more as Superman than as the working actor behind the role. Yet his legacy endured. In 1960, he received a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Decades later, his story inspired the film Hollywoodland. Fans still debate the events of that night in 1959. George Reeves gave the world a Superman people genuinely believed in. Behind the cape was a man navigating loneliness, professional frustration, and the weight of an image he could never fully escape. His story remains a poignant reminder of how complex and sometimes unforgiving Hollywood could be. What do you think about the life and legacy of George Reeves? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments. If you value these careful looks at Hollywood's most compelling stories, like, share, and subscribe to Icon Untold. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.